friends, today I am here with a new chapter by Dhumketu, The Letter. In this chapter, you will get to know about the father's love toward his child. He is eager to know of his child's well-being through the letter. So, in this, we will cover about the author, the background of the chapter, the explanation part, the summary of the chapter, and question answers. Let's get started. First, let's get to know something about the author. The author is Gauri Shankar Govardhan Das Joshi. Gauri Shankar Govardhan Das Joshi was born in 1892 in Veerpur, Gujarat and died in 1965. He wrote by the pen name Dhumketu. It means that he was popularly known as Dhumketu. A prolific writer, considered a pioneer of the Gujarati short story. Dhumketu published 24 collections of short stories as well as 32 novels on historical and social subjects and plays and travelogues. The word travelogues means a book or film illustrated by visiting places. And his writing is characterized by a poetic style, romanticism, and powerful depiction of human emotions. He won the rare honor to represent India in a book published in the USA with the title Stories from Many Lands. This was a collection of the best stories from 60 countries. His story, The Letter, found a place in it. Now, let's get to know something about the background of the letter, so it will be easy for you people to know about the chapter. So basically, the letter is the story of a father's love towards his child. He is eager to know of his child's well-being and waits for the letter to arrive. A touching story of grief. Here you can see the word grief. It means intense sorrow and separation. This story, The Letter, got an award from the Sahitya Academy, Delhi, and it published the story in Contemporary Indian Short Stories. Penguin Books published it in the Best Loved Indian Stories of the Century. Now let's come to the chapter and its explanation. Chapter starts from here. In the grey sky of early dawn. Here the dawn means the time which marks the end of night and the beginning of twilight. Stars still glowed as happy memories light up a life that is nearing its close. This whole line, stars still glowed as happy memories light up a life that is nearing its close, means that the author is comparing the sky at dawn at old age. He says at dawn, stars are still glowing in the sky, which is grey in color, as night is nearing an end. Similarly, in old age, happy memories are the bright shining stars which brighten up the life which is about to end. An old man was walking through the town now and again, drawing his tattered means old and torn clothes tighter to shield his body from the cold and biting wind. Here the word shield means to protect. It means that the old man was covering himself with his old and torn clothes to protect himself from the cold and biting wind. From some houses came the sound of grinding mills and the sweet voices of women singing at their work, and these sounds helped him along his lonely way. In this whole para, the author wants to say that the old man who is walking all alone on his way have a support of the sound of grinding mills and the sweet voices of women singing at their work. It means that he is not lonely, he have these sounds in his way. Except for the occasional bark of the dog, the distant steps of a workman going early to work, or the screech of a bird. Here, the word screech of a bird means typical sound made by the owl. Disturbed before its time, the whole town was wrapped in deathly silence. It means that the old man was moving through the road and the whole town was deep in sleep. Here, the deep in sleep means the deathly silence. Most of its inhabitants were still in the arms of sleep, the sleep which grew more and more profound. Here, the word profound means deep. On account of the intense winter cold, for the cold used sleep to extend its sway over all things, even as a false friend lulls. Lulls means calm. His chosen victim, victim means prey, with caressing smiles. Caressing means to touch lovingly. In this, the author wants to say that all the inhabitants in the town were still in the arms of sleep. It means that they were still sleeping. For the cold used sleep to extend its sway over all things, even as a false friend lulls, which means a false friend, that is an enemy, soothed his victim by his gentle smile to lay his doubt at rest. Similarly, the cold weather used sleep to lay all the people at rest and gradually killed them in their sleep. The old man shivering at times but fixed of purpose. Here the word purpose means determined or determination. Plodded on till he came out of the town gate onto a straight road. Along this he now went at a somewhat slower pace, supporting himself on his old staff. Staff means a stick or cane. In this, author says that the old man is coming out of the town gate onto a straight road, supporting with his stick. You can see here is a stick. On one side of the road was a row of trees, on the other side the town's public garden. The sky was darker now and the cold more intense, for the wind was blowing straight along the road, on which they fell like frozen snow, only the faint light of the morning star. Here the word morning star means Mercury, Venus or Sirius, which appear in the sky before sunrise. In this para, author wants to say that the wind has been compared with the frozen snow, as according to author, wind was blowing so straight that they fell like a frozen snow. It means the cold weather was rising high. At the end of the garden stood a handsome building of the newest style, and the light gleamed through the crevices. Crevices means crack of its closed doors and windows. In this, author is trying to tell that there is a handsome building, and what is that building? That it consists of closed doors and windows. Beholding, which means taking a look at the wooden arch of this building. Beholding, it means taking a look at the wooden arch of this building, the old man was filled with the joy that the pilgrim means holy journey, feels when he first sees the goal of his journey. On the arch hung an old board with the newly painted letters Post Office. In this para, author wants to say that the handsome building is the post office and the old man was filled with joy like a pilgrim goes for his holy journey and reach to its goal. On the same way, the journey to the post office is a pilgrim for the old man. The old man went